This is London.
And take a look at that.
17 stone, 1 pound, Jason, sweet sensation.
What a difference in the two men just by looking at their last-minute backstage preparations. Tex Benedict arguing with himself, bad-mouthing the other members backstage area. Jason Sensation absolutely focused. Push-ups, arm curls, breathing exercises. He is ready, he is focused, and he is a big name here in LDN, and he's going to be a big star in the years to come. One of the top wrestlers in the United Kingdom here today, and we are so proud to be able to showcase his talents here on LDN Capital TV, only on the Fight Network. You can see just by the way they hold themselves, the difference between these two men. The humble, unassuming but confident in his own abilities, Jason Sensation, and the arrogant, self-absorbed Tex Benedict. Two very different individuals, two very different approaches to life. Sheer contempt in the eyes of Tex Benedict, utter disdain for the fans and his opponent.
It is no secret, Jason Sensation, that you are in fact Rumford born and Rumford bred. Yeah! And I'm going to give you the opportunity to make sure that you don't end up Rumford dead.
Hold on, there's no need for that. There's no need for that kind of talk, sir.
I see it. Every single person who knows that you might be bigger than me and you might be stronger than me, but you can't catch me. So I was going to give you a way out of this. I was going to let you walk out of here without a part of your body hurting you. But you decided to go and get these morons clapping, so I am going to break you in half.
What an absolute plonker. How rude can you be? There's no way Jason Sensation is going to back out of this contest. That was just a thinly veiled attempt for Tex Benedict to save face. Jason Sensation, the hometown boy here tonight in Rumford. And every fan in the building solidly behind him. And as Benedict rightly pointed out, Sensation is bigger than him, more muscular than him. And this may well come down to speed. Is Benedict going to be able to avoid Sensation? I might suggest that's his only hope if he wants to win this bout. He has to keep out of the way of the big man. He has to use his speed and his cunning.
Come on, guys, let's break it up. Come on, break it up.
And hold on just a second. He needs to use speed and cunning, not dirty tricks and shortcuts.
Hey!
He slapped his own hands and then claimed he'd been punched in the face with a closed fist. time. This is outrageous behaviour by Benedict. There's not much the referee can do if he didn't see it. But I would certainly feel for Jason Sensation here. He is competing against a competitor with no scruples. Benedict has got no moral scruples whatsoever. No compunction about bending the rules. And that makes him difficult to wrestle. And it's a shame he has undergone such a severe attitude adjustment. He suffered a bad injury towards the end of last year and returned to his home country of the United States of America for a couple of months. He took a few months away from the country and indeed a few months away from the sport of wrestling. He reconsidered his whole future and was very close to quitting the sport. But he decided to come back. But when he came back, he's been caught this time. He has been caught this time. And all of a sudden the picture comes clear to referee Chris Roberts. Apologies all round for Sensation and a slap in the face for Tex Benedict. Big scoop slam there from a powerful Sensation. And as I said, Benedict very close to quitting the sport of wrestling last year. When he came back, he said he never received a single get-well-soon card or email from any of the fans here in LDN. And I don't know if that's true or not, but that seemed to be the beginning of the end for the lovable Tex Benedict that we all used to know and love. And instead, he has developed a serious attitude problem. We've seen it happen to some of our top stars. A similar thing happened to Mike Mendoza. He has also become frustrated with his difficult, a very disappointing win-loss streak in recent months. And Mendoza has started attaching himself to the LDN champion John Ritchie. Benedict has started breaking the rules and insulting the fans. And it's such a shame when these positive role models turn their backs on the good fans of LDN. But as long as we've still got men the likes of Jason Sensation and Yorgos Christopoulos, maybe everything's going to be okay after all. And Benedict running for all he's worth, but he gets caught. He catches Sensation with a shoulder barge as he launches himself back into the ring, kicks to the midsection, and an armbar. And talking of John Ritchie, we will see him in action right here next week on Capital TV in a tag team with Barry Ryan, another of his many associates. Growing army of disillusioned youth that have seen an almost father figure, a guiding light in the figure of John Ritchie, the former LDN champion. For over 14 months, he'll be in tag team action with Barry Ryan, and he will be taking on the returning Chris Wilde and Danny Williams. And they are a team that had all the promise in the world. They had so much potential. They actually defeated the LDN Tag Team Champions in a non-title bout many months ago. That secured them a shot at the championships. And then on the day of the match, where they were set to wrestle the Tag Team Champions, Danny Williams was brutally attacked backstage before the bout started and suffered serious injuries that kept him out of the ring for over 4 months. He makes his return next week with Chris Wilde in tag team action to take on John Ritchie and Barry Ryan. And let's hope that Wilde and Williams, a team that showed so much potential and so much chemistry, are able to get their groove back together as soon as possible and really start contending once again for the LDN British Tag Team Championships. Nice dropkick there from Benedict, and Sensation is hurt. Sensation looks to be in trouble. Benedict climbing the turnbuckles. Comes off with a nice leg drop. The arms are covered, it's a good lateral press, but the leg wasn't hooked, and Sensation's still able to kick out. And more exciting news for your fans, because next week, right here on Capital TV, the World of Sport legend Mal Sanders is in action, and he will be challenging Yorgos Christopoulos for the LDN British Championship. the most important championship in the United Kingdom today. It's not just the young guys that want that belt around their waist. The legends are keen to get a taste of it too. And Mal Sanders will be challenging Yorgos next week right here on Capital TV. And that is sure to be a classic bout. So tag team action, a British Championship title defence, and much, much more only here on Capital TV and only here on the Fight Network as Benedict comes off top. And Sensation has taken a lot of punishment now in this contest. And he might be hurt. Benedict has been targeting that arm now for many minutes. And Sensation has not had a chance to catch his breath.
These are dangerous days.
But Tex Benedict, very arrogant, seemingly unwilling to finish Sensation off. Instead, more content on looking strong, on dominating his opponent, on humiliating him. Tosses Sensation to the outside, kick to the back. How can you kick a man from behind? What kind of man are you? And whips him into the steel post. He just whipped Sensation, I believe, left arm first into that steel ring post. And let me tell you, there's no give in the ring post, but there's plenty of give in the arm and the body of Sensation. Steel and skin in a fight, it's steel that's going to win. Snapmare takedown from Benedict. Sensation crying in agony. Benedict with a picture-perfect crossbow there. The knee and the spine and the arms being pulled right back. Just hyperextending those shoulder joints. Sensation relying on his strength to break the hold. Pure brute force. A lesser man may well have submitted many minutes ago. But Sensation is a top athlete and a really determined competitor. But did you see that kick right to the left shoulder? That was a devastating blow to the shoulder. He kicked him full force in the joint. And that'll have done the damage if the crossbow hadn't finished him off. Sensation to the shoulder. Another drop kick straight to that left shoulder. And this matchup may well be over. But Sensation showing the heart of a lion. Such courage from the young man. From right here in Romford. And we are seeing an epic encounter here between Jason Sensation and Tex Benedict.
Shut your mouth!
Benedict, oh my, a spinebuster from nowhere. A big spinebuster there from Jason Sensation. And Sensation turning things around now. It was a desperation move, but he caught him with it just right in the center of the ring. Falls away, drops Benedict on his head. And now Sensation trying to put pain out of his mind. Trying to concentrate on the task at hand. Trying to defeat Tex Benedict. Holds him upside down for the delayed vertical suplex. And plants him hard on the canvas. And this may be all. That may have been the turning point. Here's a cover. That should be it. But no, Benedict kicks out. And that spinebuster there from Sensation. That was the turning point of the match. That may have been the pivotal moment for Jason Sensation. He caught a lucky break and he made the most of it. And Benedict just raked him in the eyes. And that's another difference between Benedict and Sensation. Benedict willing to take all the shortcuts that he can. And if that means a quick thumb to the eyes of the opponent, then that's no skin off Benedict's nose. Both men with the same idea clash in the middle of the ring. Who's going to be up first? Will either man beat the referee's 10 count? Is Benedict back up to his feet? And I've got a feeling we have seen this before. Well, Benedict is absolutely fine. He is going to lull Jason Sensation into a full sense of security. And Jason Sensation's going up top. Jason Sensation looking to catch Benedict with a big splash. But we know that Benedict is fine. And now Benedict's up top. And he catches Sensation with a beautiful suplex. Belly to belly off the top rope. And that is despicable behaviour there from Tex Benedict. He was playing possum there. Sensation thought Benedict was down and out. Went up top for the big splash. Benedict merely lying in wait, and as soon as Jason Sensation was vulnerable, Benedict just launched himself up those ropes quick as a cat and pulled him off with a belly-to-belly suplex. Benedict now back in control of this one. Launches Sensation across the ring and catches him with a big leg drop. Lateral press, holds the arms out wide. But again, it's not enough to keep Sensation down. Sensation has just got too much guts, too much heart, too much tenacity to lie down for that. Here in front of his home crowd, the only result Jason Sensation will accept is a win. But that was a closed fist, I am sure of it. A closed fist. And Benedict bragging to the crowd it was a closed fist. And it seems that the only person who didn't see the fist was our referee Chris Roberts. But he's only one man, he can't have eyes in the back of his head. Sensation once again finds himself prone. Benedict comes off the top. And Sensation might be seriously hurt. Kick to the ribs there. And that really has to be... That really ought to be a warning there, I feel. You shouldn't kick a man while he's down, especially not in the ribs. That's dangerous. Benedict now hoisting up his opponent, forcing him back into that corner, into that turnbuckle pad, looking to whip him across the ring. Sensation uses his strength to turn things around, and Benedict's backing off. Benedict is begging off. I think he landed hard. I think Tex Benedict landed very hard. I don't think Benedict can continue, actually. I think he may have landed maybe ribs first or kidney first in the steel turnbuckle. I think he must have landed quite hard, and the referee's checking on him. I'm not so sure he's going to be able to continue. We may need to get some medical help out here. I know I've said some bad things about Tex Benedict here tonight, and he can be an unpleasant individual at times, but I would hate to see a man's career come to an end after an accident in a wrestling match. And even Jason Sensation looking concerned for his opponent. Benedict bravely saying he's going to fight on. Oh, and Sensation with a big splash, and that was... Well, that took out referee Chris Roberts, and Benedict's absolutely fine. Benedict absolutely fine. The referee's down, and Benedict absolutely fine. What a sick individual. But here's Leroy Kincaid. Leroy Kincaid, who made his debut here this evening in front of an LDN crowd in Romford. He is here, and what a spear! What a spear! He nearly knocked Benedict out of his boots. My goodness, take a look at this. Leroy Kincaid with a huge spear. He nearly ripped Tex Benedict in half. What an impact. What an impact from Leroy Kincaid. That man is going to make a big name for himself here on Capital TV. And how is referee Chris Roberts? I hope he is absolutely fine. He is staggering back up to his feet now. Unfortunately caught in the cross-section earlier in the match. The battle between Sensation and Benedict. Unfortunately, Chris Roberts a casualty of the war. But a scissor kick there from Sensation, and that could be all. The leg is hooked, the shoulders are down, Chris Roberts is back, and there is your winner, the hometown hero here in Romford. Take a look at this, a military press slam straight onto the mat. Benedict back up, but only temporarily. The scissor kick from Sensation right to the back of the head, driving the skull into the canvas. Hook of the leg, 1, 2, 3, and there is your winner, Mr. Jason Sweet Sensation. Big win here for Sensation. And what an impact made there by Leroy Kincaid. He nearly cut Tex Benedict right in half. Leroy Kincaid is going to be a big player here in LDN. And Tex Benedict certainly still feeling the impact. But a win tonight for Jason Sensation in front of his hometown crowd here in Romford in Essex.